Hi there, dear. Yeah, no. You're in the right place. Don't worry. Yeah. No, you're right. This is Marceline's travel agency. I'm Marceline, in case you didn't clue into that before. No. It's been a slower day, so I'm just working away on my little knitting project here. So don't mind me. Feel free to hang up your coat in the back hook there, get seated, and then we'll get started, okay? Let me just finish one more stitch here. Okay. No matter. You all ready to go there, dear? Excellent. Okay. So I've got my keyboard here ready to go. If you're all settled in there, good, fantastic. I'm going to get right into the questionnaire section, okay? Good. Okay. Could you just quickly tell me your last name? And spell it for me, if you don't mind. Is that with an S-E or E-S? S-E, for sure. Okay. I see your file here. Fantastic. Okay. So, the first question that I'm going to ask you, since you were ahead of the game and put in all your personal info already, from what I can see here from your email, it's fantastic. Okay, so to begin the questionnaire, begin the questionnaire here, I'm going to ask you the first, but probably the most important question. Do you have a location or a trip in mind already? One either you'd absolutely love to do, or maybe one that you're leaning towards? No, okay. No, for sure. I actually love getting clients like you in my agency here because it makes it more fun and exciting. It means you might be more willing to try the more fun, interesting, and adventurous locations. Or maybe I can send you to some locations that are a little less touristy, a little more off the beaten path. Exactly. Okay, well, the next question, moving right along here, is do you have a idea of how long you want to be on this trip for? I can do anywhere from on the shorter end, like a 3 to 6 day trip, to anything on the longer end, upward of 3 months. Yes, most people don't do that. Most people go for the, I want to say 7 to 14 day trip, like a week or so. For sure. Okay. So you want to go pretty standard, 7 to 10. Okay. 7 to 10. Okay. That's good to know. Fantastic. Okay. Fantastic. Next question, dear. Number 3. Do you have a location or activity that you know that you absolutely do not want to do? For some people I have in, maybe they know that they absolutely don't want to go to Alaska, for instance. Or I have people who know that they don't enjoy going to museums or things like that. So they're like, don't send me to a museum. Do you have anything like that? So you're looking for more adventurous, okay? You're not really looking for, okay. So you don't really want to go to the beach, not like a beach trip. You want a more travel, adventure, seeing new places type of trip. Ah, for sure. Those are a lot of fun. I can certainly do that for you. But no location in particular that you would be upset about going to? Okay. You're open to some options. Okay. I love clients like you. Okay. Alright. Let me scroll through here. See if there are any more questions. A bunch of these are not applicable to you. Some of them just have to do with people who are looking for very specific trips. Or for people who are looking for longer vacations. People have just more restrictions to what they're looking for. Okay. Yeah. Do you have anything else then to tell me as I'm just finishing up here? Anything that's pertinent? If maybe you've been to some certain places already, that maybe that you then at least know that you may not want to go there again right now, at least. Oh, yes, I had an aunt who went there once. Yeah. Oh, the poor thing got totally lost. Yes, on the island, yeah. I don't know how she would do that, but I think she's a little bit blind. A little bit, aloof, to say the least. So, yeah, by Thursday they found her, but she was just having such a hard time trying to locate the, sorry, talking your ear off here. Don't mind me. This is about you and not about my weird family adventures here. Okay. Alright. Let me take one last look. Look. And see if I have anything else to ask you. Do you have any dietary restrictions that may affect if I'm putting you in some food locations where you'd be going? Same with country-wise as well. Some countries and locations just don't have a variety. Okay, yeah, not a problem. It's easy enough to work around. Anything else? Can you swim? Or do you have a fear of heights? Things like that might as well affect location-wise, especially if you're looking to go on more of an adventure. Okay. You can swim but are afraid of heights. Okay. Fear of heights. Okay. Anything else related to that? You get seasick on boats. Are you not good with crowded locations? Anything like that? Anything that could help me narrow things down for you? For sure. Yeah, no, anything's applicable here. That's what I mean by I work a little more uniquely, function a little bit differently, and run off some different parameters that my fellow competitors, or rivals, should I say, don't work on. So, carving out a little niche for myself here, for sure. Okay. Sure. Okay. Fantastic. Well, my dear, I think that is it for the questionnaire period. So I do want to give you a quick rundown on how I function here. I do things a little differently, as you might have heard me hinting at, than my competitors. It's a little bit of a put off for some people, but I believe that it's truly such a unique way to create a unique experience for you based on your personality, things you're drawn to, etc. Yes, I've intrigued you, haven't I? Good. I am excited about that. So all that I ask is that you open your mind, for a lack of a better word, and just go along with the process. We're free to stop at any time. It's not invasive or anything. No, no, no. It's more so just strange to some people. Generally, when you go into a travel agent, you're not looking to be involved in this type of way. You're kind of looking with your typical places that you're free to go to, by the way. If you don't like my services, it's not a problem. But these other places are very typical. Go in, chat with the agent, type through some things, they click on a couple options for you, boom, 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 you're done. Here with me, I'm really trying to, especially if you're open, like yourself, to a bunch of different options, I'm trying to do some different little tests to see, again, what draws you, what is going to help me in these strange ways, kind of narrow down you and what you would love in a trip. Okay, can you open your mind for me? Can you do that? That is just grand, dear. Excellent, excellent. I appreciate it. Again, let me know if you want to stop at any time, either have a break or if you're just not wanting to go along with this, you're free to, go somewhere else. Don't you worry. But for our first test here, I am going to be starting off with a simple one. I need you to kind of point out to me on my little remote here, what colors you are drawn to. So don't mind all this down here, or at the top here. You're just looking at this square, okay? And in this square, I've got a whole variety of colors and different tones, okay? So I've got the reds here, down to the light greens, the greens here, the blues to the purples here, and the whites to the pinks and the light blues here, okay? So I'm going to need you to pick out 3 or 4 of the colors that draw your eye, okay? Yeah, any color. I don't want you to pick what you think I will pick. This is not about me. This is about you and your travel choices, okay? Yeah. Like I said, a little strange, but just play along and you'll see. Okay? So 3 or 4 colors, dear. 3 or 4 colors. Okay. So you really like this kind of light orange, for sure. Light orange, okay. 3 more, please. You like the very dark royal blue, royal blue, royal blue. Okay. Light orange, dark royal blue. 2 more, if you please. Okay. So the red as well. And 1 more. Pick a color, any color. Okay. You also like this kind of dark fuchsia, purple, pink mix for sure. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is great, dear. That does help me narrow down some things. Yeah. Well, you'll see how it all comes together at the end, okay? You just have to trust me a little bit. Great. I appreciate that, dear. So now moving on to step number 2. Okay. I have this really neat photography book that has some beautiful book collection of famous photographers and their works. I'm gonna flip through, and as I slowly flip through the book, I want you to tell me to stop on any photo that really catches your eye. Now, these are all quite eye-catching, quite beautiful, quite high-tier photography photos from around the world. So I don't need you to do stopping on everyone, but I would love for you to stop along ones that really catch your eye, whether it seems to be location, maybe the colors again that are in it, etc. Okay? Can you do that for me, dear? Excellent, excellent. Okay, so we have the One Planet Inspirational Travel Photography from Around the World. Okay, now this is very helpful in narrowing things down for you. It's got this bright orange interior. Okay, got the first image here. Yes, so it's going to be all very beautiful. So again, as I flip through, I'm going to be jumping around. Let me know. Just even say stop on one that really catches your eye, okay? Can you see that okay? I'm going to hold it right there for you. There's a couple little quotes in here from different offers and travel people as well. Okay, this one here. Fantastic. That is a lovely, lovely photo. The book as well provides a little bit of context. I don't think you can see it from there. It's very tiny, but I'll read it out to you. Camel herders make camp in the Great Thar Desert of Rajasthan, India. The photographer is Dallas Stribley. Okay. So it's this very orange evening silhouette of these different camel herders and 1, 2, 3 camels. Amazing. Okay. That's good to know. And we'll continue on here. You like this one as well? Okay, that's beautiful. So far, you're very sticking to those colors that you were pointing out before to me. So that's very, very, very interesting. I love it. This is the valleys of Southwest National Park in Tasmania, Australia, shrouded in the tranquil dawn mist. And the photographer is Grant Dixon. Okay? So you've got these beautiful high-peaked mountains that, while not snow-capped, are kind of shrouded in these lovely blue and orange clouds. Okay, so that's your other one. Yeah, no, there's no limit on how many you can pick. We're just going to kind of go through the book and see here. Okay? And there's a mixture of landscape and personal photography, portraitures, things like that. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, at least this is a good example of Times Square in New York City. So you're saying this is an example of somewhere you do not want to go. Okay, so that does narrow it down. So nothing too massive citied. You're kind of being drawn to more of the adventurous, very outdoorsy locations for sure. Okay, so nothing crazy city busy. Good to know, dear. How do you feel about these mountains here? Sorry, for you to see. What do these mountains say to you? Give me the first word that comes to mind. Okay, well, that's a good word. And yeah, okay. Okay. Wow, this is one that didn't catch your eye right away. It's quite similar to that other one. It falls in line with those colors in the mountains that you enjoyed. Good to know. I'm seeing a bit of a pattern here. Okay. How about these ones? Yeah, this is Patagonia in Chile. These are the in County Kerry, Ireland, the megalithic tomb. Yeah. Okay, so that you like this one as well? Yeah, the photographer is Richard Cummins. Good to know. Oh yeah, for sure. How about this one? It's a huge okay. Beautiful but intimidating. I see. Yeah, don't give me as many descriptive words as you like, dear. It really helps me narrow down my process. I love it. Don't worry. This is what I'm here for. So this is beautiful to you, but maybe a little intimidating, a bit too intense. Okay, good. That's good to know. We'll do just a couple more here. Another mountain peak, okay. Similar to the one, beautiful but intimidating. Oh, you like this one as well? Okay, let's see if you can see it perfectly. Yeah, it's this beautiful, beautiful creation. We've got like these yellow, I don't know if they're daffodils or what, but this daffodil field with a little barn on the side, and then we've got this beautiful blue and green background. So that draws you in as well. I see. So it feels different than the others, but quite similar. Okay. A couple more here. Yeah, for sure. Let me find one more here for you. Oh, you're drawn to this one as well. I see. This is the first one of people you were drawn to. So it says, desert campers keep warm around a campfire in Utah, USA. Photographer is Paul Kennedy. So, the camaraderie, the connection, the coziness, etc. Okay, interesting. Put this down for now. Feel free to flip through it later if you like, though. Yeah, I'm just going to put it right beside you. Okay, dear. So I've got a very good idea about what you're looking for. But if you could play along, if that's okay, for one more final analyzing of you, okay? One final test of kind of what I feel you're going for. Now, this is the most unorthodox of all of them, but I hope you'll be okay with that. So for this one, I do have to get a little close to you, but I'm just going to be, if it's okay, in and assessing your face. I know. This is the one part that kind of gets people a little icky. For some people who are more conservative, it kind of turns them off and they tend to leave, which is perfectly fine. They can do what they want. But this is the final part, 3-part puzzle piece of my whole planning of a trip for you. Are you okay with that? You want to just give it a little bit of a try? If you don't like my results at the end, then there you go. At least it's not going to work. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you, dear. Roll up my sleeves here a little bit. I really appreciate it. I don't have everyone pass this section just because they find it a little strange. So I appreciate you at least sticking it out for me. Excellent. Okay, so just sit back, even close those eyes if you're comfortable. And I'm going to be reaching in and just not touching your face, but just feeling around your energy, your vibes, kind of looking into your face, your being, and seeing what I'm picking up from you, okay? For some people, I can even assess what type of trip they may like just from their clothes, the way they hold themselves, things like that. Yeah, some of it's very basic, simple. Like if someone comes in all decked out for an adventure, then I'm like, well, you showed up here in this gear, so obviously you have it and you're quite adventurous. For some people, they show up in flip-flops, Bermuda shorts, and they look like they're ready to go sit on a beach at a resort somewhere. Yeah, most people are a little in between. It's like they've just come back from work or something, so they're kind of in the middle. I'm not quite sure what they're going to go for, but sometimes these little tidbits help nonetheless. Okay. Reach up here. Try more. Okay. Just gonna hold around your head here. Feel what I'm feeling here. Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna touch your face again. I promise. Okay. Interesting. No, I'm feeling good vibes from you, good energy. Quite pleasant from what I could already tell from just speaking with you. Okay. Okay. Well, my dear, I think I know exactly what type of trip would be perfect for you. Yeah, stay comfortable for a minute. I'm just going to re-get my computer, put in the last bit of this data, and pull up kind of an itinerary for you. Okay? Great. Glad to hear it. So, 2 seconds here. Okay, so a little bit of the into that. Okay. Sorry, don't mind me here. 1 second. Okay, are you ready, dear, to hear your trip? Fantastic. Okay, so you can tell me if you don't like this option. You can always go somewhere else. Revisit the trip, tweak it, even if you really like it, but you want to change a little bit. Let me know. So, you could be going on a 7-day adventure to Mount Rainier. Yes. Yes, because that was the one. Yes, exactly. Because you've never been there, correct? Fantastic. So from all I could assess from you and when I was understanding between all the options you picked, is that you're loving the mountains, a trip that is more, I don't want to say isolated, but more wildernessy, more rolling mountain sunsets, sunrises, things like that. Yeah, so based on the colors you picked, locations, things like that. But so for the trip, because I'm not sure how much experience you have a bit of hiking experience, but not with the mountain. Okay, well that's perfect, because I can set you up with a small guided group hike. So what and how this adventure is going to look is you will arrive and spend 2 days in, I wouldn't call it a small town, it's a mid-sized town, but it's not like a big city or anything, in a particular lovely lakeside hotel for 2 nights, where you have the freedom to kind of pick and choose where you want to go. I can book one dinner at this amazing lodge. Yeah, I can send you the pictures and everything after. But so you spend your first dinner there, 2 nights. Then you go up by half an hour with a rental car that I will send you all the details for, to the national park that's there at the mountain, where you will meet and get all your gear supplied by your guide, who I have to see who's available for, and we'll be doing that day, or a couple days I should say. But then they will meet with you, get you, and I believe it is 3 other people that you'll all be going on this trip with, okay? Does that seem like a good size? I can always change around the size of the group. It might just change your location a little bit. You like that? Perfect. Yeah, like I thought I could tell that you wanted to do something with people a little bit, but also by yourself. Perfect. So then that will be your 3 days adventuring and doing that, 3 nights, and then your last 1 night when you return from the mountain. We'll be back in that town at I might have to book you in a different hotel, so I'm really sorry, 1 second. I could put you in a different lodge, because I think that one hotel you were in the first 2 nights back in town was booked. Is that okay? Good. Okay. It's another beautiful location. I'll send you the full itinerary after with all the info and things, if this works for you. But anyways, so we're gonna do that, okay. And then the final day or 2 you can spend relaxing in town. You can always meet up with your group as well to go do some important stocking up, I should say. Or I guess, does that make sense? Stocking up, or whatever. Trying out some different restaurants in town is what I mean. So you get to relax after, burning all that energy, hiking and seeing the mountain. I will get you to eat. Yeah, you can have a pre-booked, lovely, light lunch, and then you're free to do what you want for the afternoon. And then your final night would be a delicious dinner at this more, I want to say, ritzy location. It's a little more, the highest end of everywhere you've been, for sure. Yes. So, my dear, how does that sound? I'm so glad to hear it. That's amazing. Yeah, so the process seemed to work well, hey? Is there any tweaks or anything you want to make to this? Any different locations you want to do? Do you want to remove a day? Anything? Yeah, okay. Well, I'll send you the itinerary to that email you provided me. And then you can have a day or 2 to finalize and accept the itinerary and the trip, okay? And then after that, you'll be all booked and all set, but we can make changes up to that point. Okay? Well, my dear, that is it for our whole little session here today. Yeah, strange, I know, but It did seem to work, didn't it? Yeah, you seem very, very, very happy with your option. Well, you're welcome to come back anytime. I'd love to have you here, or feel to recommend me online or to family and friends. Oh, that's glad to hear. Well, I hope you're back soon. Please email me if you have any questions regarding the booking, your itinerary, things like that. And then we'll go from there. Okay. Well, until next time, dear, you take care now, and I'll speak to you later. Okay. Bye now.